we are starting with some big breaking news coming in. Lalu Prasad Yadav, along with 75 others, have now been convicted in the Fodder scam case by a special CBI court. The quantum of punishment will now be decided on the 18th of February. That's the big news coming in as far as the former Chief Minister of Bihar is concerned. That is Lalu Prasad Yadav, who has now been convicted along with 75 others. A special, remember, CBI court had convicted 75 accused, including the former Bihar Chief Minister cum RJD Supremo, Lalu Prasad Yadav, in the biggest case of Fodder scam involving illegal withdrawal of rupees 139.35 crore rupees from the Doran Treasury. The special judge S.K. Sashi acquitted 24 accused, including 6 women who were, in fact, facing the trial in the case for want of evidence, and a total of 99 accused in the case so far were currently facing a trial. That's the big update coming in, and also how the court sent the convicted accused to jail. Along with that, the date of February 18th has now been fixed for hearing on the point of their punishment. Let us also inform our viewer that Lalu Prasad Yadav had earlier been convicted in 4 different cases as far as the Fodder scam is concerned. He has also been found guilty in the 5th and the final case. Earlier, the CBI Special Public Prosecutor, that is BMP Singh, had asked the court to give the harshest of punishment to the accused in the case. He has also said that sufficient and solid evidence has also been found against the accused on behalf of the defense.
पता चलेगा
अभी तक क्या हुआ?
अभी तो 92 अभियुक्त है, उन लोगों के खिलाफ सजा की अवधि तय हो गई है। अवधि कर रहे हैं, सजा तय हो गई है। अब पीरियड क्या होगा वो थोड़ी देर के बाद बताया जाएगा।
All right, so several reactions coming in from right outside the special CBI court that has now convicted a total of 75 accused, including the former Bihar Chief Minister RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad Yadav, in the biggest case of the Fodder scam involving illegal withdrawal of crores of rupees of money from Doran Treasury. The special judge S.K. Sashi acquitted 24 accused in the case, including 6 women who were facing the trial in the case for want of evidence. A total of 99 accused in the case were currently facing a trial so far. And we have the latest images also coming in from right outside the special CBI court as well, where the 8 accused were also made to sworn witnesses by the CBI. The CBI has now filed a total of 170 charge sheets in the case so far, whereas charges were framed against a total of 148 accused as on 26th of September 2005. In fact, the public prosecutor has also stated that sufficient and solid evidence has been found against the accused in the case on behalf of the defense. It was meanwhile said that there is no strong evidence against their clients, also considering the age had requested to pronounce the verdict. Meanwhile, during the hearing of the case, let me also now go across to Ananya, who has been tracking these developments. Yes, Ananya, certainly a massive update coming in of how a special CBI court has convicted Lalu Prasad Yadav and 75 other accused.
Well, yes, Richa, a big order coming in from the Ranchi court. This time, a special CBI court in Ranchi has now convicted Lalu Prasad Yadav in another case with regards to the Fodder scam. Remember that various cases are going on against Lalu Prasad Yadav. He has served long term inside the jail, and now yet another case, and we see that Lalu Prasad Yadav has been convicted. February 18 has been fixed as the date for the arguments on the point of the sentence, the quantum of sentence to be decided on February 18. Remember what happens when the quantum sentence is decided. The court, while framing these charges and convicting Lalu Prasad Yadav, would have directed the prosecution to furnish a victim establishment report wherein it would be ascertained as to what losses have been occurred to the victims in this case. And afterwards, it might impose a fine on Lalu Prasad Yadav. It would also call for income recourse of Mr. Yadav. Apart from this, what we know more is that the judge, while convicting Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, has clearly stated that there is sufficient and solid evidence against Lalu Prasad Yadav for his involvement.
In fact, Ananya, stay with us. We are also joined by my colleague Madhurima live from Delhi, and also we have Prakash Singh, who has been, in fact, closely tracking these developments. Yes, Prakash, take us through some of the details of this case so far, because remember, the court had also, in fact, been made. Lalu Prasad Yadav has been made accused in 4 different other cases. What specific cases are we talking about?
Well, this is the fraudulent withdrawal from the Doranda Treasury in 1996, and this case number is RC 47 and 96, and the case pertains to the fraudulent withdrawal of 139 crore rupees from the Doranda Treasury when Lalu Yadav was the Chief Minister of Bihar, and he, along with 75 others, have been convicted in this particular case as well. Earlier, in 4 other cases of the Fodder scam, Lalu Yadav was convicted and he was sentenced for more than 5 to 7 years, which he has served more than 3 years, on which he was granted bail 7 months back because he was not keeping well. And after that, multiple ailments were diagnosed pertaining to heart, kidney, lungs, and various other problems. He's diabetic as well. And the doctors have not allowed him to drink more than 50 ml water at one point in time. Now that he's been convicted in this case, it remains to be seen the quantum of punishment which will be decided on the 18th of February this month, and what kind of punishment the Special CBI Court announces. And if the punishment is 3 years or less than 3 years, then he can be granted bail. And if the punishment is more than 3 to 5 years or 7 years, like in other cases, then Lalu Yadav will have to be sent to jail. Now it remains to be seen. Now it remains to be seen whether Lalu Yadav is sent to hospital or jail. Now I am joined by KC Tyagi, a spokesperson of the JDU. JDU has been instrumental in lodging cases against Lalu Yadav. Tyagi ji, Prakash Singh here. आप लालू यादव को आज 5वीं बार सजा सुनाई गई है, तो क्या जेडीयू की क्या प्रतिक्रिया होगी? भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर जो आप लोग के नेता नीतीश कुमार का 0 टॉलरेंस है, तो उसमें आप ही लोगों ने केस दर्ज किया था, तो आज सजा सुनाई गई है फिर लालू यादव को। त्यागी जी, I think we have lost line with connection with Mr. KC Tyagi, a spokesperson of the JDU. Meanwhile, Lalu Yadav has been convicted for the 5th time in the Fodder scam case. This case pertains to the fraudulent withdrawal of 139 crore rupees from the Doranda Treasury. Now, Lalu Yadav has been convicted along with 75 others, and it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen whether Lalu Yadav. Carlo. Now I am joined by Sanjay Mayuk, national spokesperson of the BJP. मयूक जी, अगर आप मेरी आवाज़ सुन सकते हैं, तो लालू यादव को 5वीं बार सज़ा सुनाई गई है चारा घोटाले मामले में, तो क्या ये भ्रष्टाचार की परिणति यही होती है? क्या कहेगी बीजेपी इस पर? There is some connectivity issue with Sanjay Mayuk as well. So there we see on this screen Lalu Yadav convicted. He was brought to the Special CBI Court in Ranchi, where he's been convicted by the Special CBI Court. The quantum of punishment in the fraudulent withdrawal of 139 crore rupees from the Doranda Treasury in 1996, when Lalu Yadav was the Chief Minister, will be decided on 18th of February. It remains to be seen what kind of judgment the court gives on 18th of February. If the sentence is 3 years or less than 3 years, then Lalu Yadav may be granted bail. And if the sentence is more than 5 to 7 years, then Lalu Yadav will have to be in jail. But it remains to be seen on health grounds whether or not Lalu Yadav will be sent in hospital or in jail.